Okay, here is a project I've been working on. This is a radio-controlled, solar-powered boat. It's a catamaran style. We have PVC pipe for the two pontoons, a 50-watt Renogy power supply. I have an electronics enclosure there. It's a waterproof box. Inside that is a LFP battery, that guy there. A little 6 amp hour, 10 amp output. And that guy there is a Victron charge controller. And I have a RadioMaster remote control for the system. And there's a receiver right there at the very front of the box, or back of the box. This is the rear of the boat as we're looking at it. This is in the final stages of structural assembly. There's the electronic stack is fully complete. Everything's operational down to the thrusters. Right now the thrusters, these green guys down here, are just kind of strapped up roughly where they're going to go with a hose clamp. That's not going to be the final attachment method. It's not fully cemented together for the PVC saddles over the pontoons, but this is my first full mock-up. Obviously some wire management to be done. The speed controllers are laying on the solar panel right now, but these wires coming out either side are the power to the motors, and there's a waterproof speed controller that's just behind the box right now. But we'll get all that tidied up after the final structural assembly. And I'll show you a little more up close the electronic stack. Okay, this is the RadioMaster MT12 surface controller remote. This will control the whole boat, or already controls the electronics. A little closer up here. Again, we have our LFP battery here. I have a main power on-off switch that's to the load, to the controllers, as well as the receiver. Receiver is this little tiny guy here that receives from the RadioMaster remote and controls everything. This is the charge controller. The solar panels will power through these cables here into the charge controller, and they will feed into the LFP battery pack. This guy is just a little 5-volt power supply to step the 12-volt down to run the little remote there. This switch is just to disconnect the charge controller from the battery as well. So these would be basically turned on and off at the same time, unless I wanted to charge the battery while the system was not in use. The thrusters will go lower, further down, maybe not on the bottom of the pontoons, but a little further down. I have some saddles to finish up, and some pieces of aluminum melt bracket that ultimately will mount those to the hull. Everything is mocked up. I have these are the PVC saddles that just need to be final cemented down. Just trying to get everything lined up and square here at the moment. And the only other thing is the balance. I have it pretty well set where I think it's going to be mathematically, but I do want to basically put it in the water and do a final test and make sure that it sits level in the water before I lock in the final positions. So that's how the project's coming along so far.